joined by two outgoing Trojans here as we have the fullback tandem of Soma Vainuku and Jahleel Pinner, and both you guys are in this draft process. Had fun watching you throughout your careers. We saw you, of course, at Pro Day. Soma saw you at the Combine. How is, both of you can weigh in, how has the draft process gone for both of you?
It's going really good, actually, right now. SC prepared us for everything that we are facing right now through the Combine, Senior Bowl, and through Pro Day, and now into team workouts. Everything is going fine, and just enjoying the process.
Jahleel, how's it been for you?
Yeah, it's definitely been good. Just like you said, I'm enjoying the process. It's been a long process, but definitely something I'm willing to do, and I want to keep doing. So it's been good.
So when you're trying to get ready for this, I mean, there's always that I don't know if it's a conflict between trying to get stronger or trying to get faster. Yeah. What is it for you that'll make you a better draft choice leading up to the draft? What are the scouts telling you they want to see?
Well, after Pro Day, before Pro Day, a lot of the guys were had a couple workouts with the Patriots and teams like that before Pro Day, and not being in like the best football shape I wanted to be in. But after that, they were telling me once after Pro Day, get into football shape. That's you're gonna get in, you get picked up, you're gonna go to committee camp, and we want you to be in shape by then. You got to be able to show us what you got and just kind of just jump right into things. So. Taking that to heart, I've just been, maintaining strength-wise and everything, but just really getting in football shape, just, doing almost conditioning every day and stuff, and just trying to stay in the best shape if I can. And I can testify I'm better. I'm in more better shape right now than I think I was during the season.
I was joking with you guys before the show. Obviously, we went from Sam Bam Cunningham, maybe the most famous USC fullback, to you guys, and I joke maybe the last two fullbacks, and it's become a little bit of a dying position here in college. It's still alive a little bit in the pros, certainly, but how much, Jahleel, maybe you could take this one. Do you have to emphasize your versatility, the several ways that you can affect a game to make sure that there's value in that roster spot?
I think that's the biggest emphasis as far as fullbacks. Because it is such a dying breed, we can't just be run blockers. We have to do pass protection. We have to run routes, be able to run routes really well, catch the ball. So versatility is kind of the biggest name in the game for fullbacks if you want to make a roster spot.
And Jahleel, that's one thing that a lot of maybe even Trojan fans don't recognize is that in high school, when going back to your Bishop Viejo days, you were a tailback and sort of converted to that fullback spot, sort of, lifted your way and got stronger to play that fullback spot. Where do you sit? Because I've seen you at high school level being more in the mold of a tailback, a little, thinner type of mold, and then you have the ability to carry the weight as well. Where do you sort of fit in where you feel the best and the strongest? Is it more of the fullback type, or do you think you were more effective maybe even when you were a little bit slimmer, so to speak, because you have that versatility?
I think I'm a lot more effective when I'm slimmer, just because. Being effective, you have to be versatile, and being slimmer is easier to run routes, get away from linebackers, catch the ball. So me being a little bit slimmer is definitely something better for me to do.
Soma, we were joking at Pro Day because it was not just like, oh, there's Soma in the running back or fullback drills. Wait, there's Soma in the linebacker drills. There's Soma. I thought you were in the quarterback drills. I mean, you were trying to show them everything. And the truth be told, when everyone talks about you, maybe special teams is your best route, to stick in that league.
Yeah, and that was a curveball at Pro Day, but it goes a week before that when the Patriots have come out for a workout. They had me and Trey doing all linebacker drills and defensive drills. So I knew from then on I was like, oh man, I don't know what they're gonna do. So I got to stay ready on cylinders. And it was funny because as I was coming off the linebacker drills, the scouts were like, oh, you're going to go ahead and do the D-line drills too? I said, man, I'll do whatever you want.
Right.
You want me to go play corner, I'll go do that. Throw the football a couple times, I'll do whatever you want me to.
Oh, yeah, the checks still look the same. Yeah. As you get ready for the NFL, and, how about pass catching? Because that's one of the things that you do surprisingly well for a guy your size. How much has that been the emphasis to sort of show these NFL scouts that not only, am I a fullback, I do special teams, they've seen that on film, but also the ability to catch the ball in the backfield?
Oh, man, that's one of the biggest things for us to show as a fullbacks, me and Jahleel, because, today we had a workout with the Rams up in Oxnard, and they were just blown away with how good our hands were out there. We were snagging balls left and right, and I think it just goes back to how we were taught here at SC and, having that competition and stuff. everyone's always talking about like, oh, are you worried about this and that? But it's like, you know, at the same day, if I'm not pushing the guy next to me, we're not getting better as a team. And I think that's what we showed them today, was being able to go out there and perform and at a high level and show them what we have.
Jahleel, now this is radio, so you know we don't have pictures. We have to describe things. How would you describe to the audience what Soma decided to do to his head for this process?
It describes Soma, I guess you could say that. He's kind of on the field. He's kind of a wrecking ball, kind of a little bit crazy on the field. So I guess his haircut shows that right now. But
it is the great sort of dual personality of you, Soma, though, because anyone who knows you is that you're this nice guy off the field. You're really mature, and then you are kind of nuts once the ball's kicked.
It was funny because, like, we all trained at the same place, and you know, I let Sua cut my hair.
Oh, that's first mistake.
And so I was just like, I was like, what do I have to lose? You know, like, you know, I was like, I'll get some like pub over at the combine for it, and we'll see how much I get. And sure enough, you know, NFL Network or whatever, you know, throw it on their Instagram and stuff. But I showed up to the next day to the gym, and that guys were like, yo, what's going on here? And they went back to like Goro from like Mortal Kombat, and then like, you know, like Bruce Lee and some of those movies and stuff, but it was funny.
Soma Vainuku, Jahleel Pinner, two guys we look forward to watching on Sundays, and we thank you for all the work that you put out here on Saturdays. I'm sure you're enjoying just watching the spring game, not having to play in the spring game. You guys save your game time for when they're paying you for it now. Thanks to the two of you. We'll be back on Trojans Live here at the USC Spring Game.